All right, so it looks like I'm a news reporter right now.
Let's get right into the news.
There's an explanation to that. I'm using a camera from like 10 years ago, and the audio isn't good. But I'm going to be showing you around my setup. Obviously, things have changed. I think the last time I did this had to have been like a year or so ago. I think it was like the very start of the pandemic, so why not show you around? And beyond this door is the setup. But anyway, here it is. This is the whole setup right here in all of its glory. This is what I use to film videos, and I'm going to get into it all right now. Let's actually start off with the stuff that isn't PC related and technology related. I call this the shelf of random things. So if you take a look over here, we have deodorant, because I don't want to fucking stink. I have weights here that I don't ever use, really. I have them there just in case if I ever wanted to lift something, like just want to get up and just do some curls every once in a while if I feel like I have to. This is a little baby picture of me. Oh, look how cute I am. This is hand sanitizer because of Bra 19, epic gamer moment. You don't want to get the Bra gaming moment. This is my wallet filled with goodies, and goodies also are in this bag. This is a Groot thing that I found laying around, and I thought I'd just put it here because simply, why not? There was no use, nobody was getting use out of it, and so I thought I'd just put it there. This is another thing of deodorant, because you don't want to fucking smell. This is another thing of deodorant, you know why at this point. And this is actually pretty cool. So where I live, there is a retro store, I think it's called like Blast from the Past or something, and it has all these retro things. But as soon as you walk in and you look to the left, there's a bin full of these really cool records. And obviously, I mean, if you know me personally, I love 70s and 80s music, and I love records and vinyl. So I went through these bins and I picked some of the best albums that I liked, which was Rock of the Westies, an Elton John album. The record is actually in here if I take it out. So check that out. I cleaned it off and everything, so that's pretty cool, right? So yeah, this is an actual record from 1975. But yeah, I mean, it costs like $6, but it's pretty cool. And the next one that I got is the Chicago album. This is it. I even cleaned this one off too. This is a closet. I'm only gonna show you like the top half of my closet because it's a mess right now, and I don't think you want to see that. These are all my hats. These are all my golf shirts. Well, I have more, but they're in the wash right now, so I can't really show you that. I do play golf, and obviously you need golf stuff. So that's my closet there. Nothing too crazy, but okay, so let's actually get into the good part of this video, which is my setup. So bam, here it is in all of its glory. Let me actually get into everything because it looks like there's a lot here. So I'm gonna start off with my chair. My chair is an X-Rocker. If you know what a DX Racer is, it's kind of like that, except it's a knockoff. But hey, it gets the job done. It's fine for me, honestly. The chair is fine for me. I've had this chair for about 2-3 years now. I lost the chair pillow, unfortunately. Let me actually get into the setup itself. So this is my old computer. This is what I used to use to edit and film and record, and it wasn't a great experience. And so I upgraded to a new PC, which is right down there. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm gonna get into that in a second. This PC is connected to up here. Probably wondering why I have it on a TV. So I had this TV here and I wasn't using it for anything at all. And so I decided to hook up the old PC to that TV. Oh, that rhymed. Tucked away under the TV is my Oculus Quest 2 right here. And then there's a little stand. And then over here, this is a receiver for these microphones that I'm using. That's how it's picking up my voice without any cables. This is the only source of light that I have for recording. It's an old lamp. My plan is to hopefully be getting a Elgato like light, because I know that, you know, you can get that and then you could change the color or do whatever you want with it. So that's what my plan is, and maybe put it behind the setup right here. Yeah, let me get into the desk here. So I have two 21.5-inch monitors here. They're both Acer monitors. 75 hertz, which I think is pretty fine for what I do, and 75 hertz works just fine. This is my mouse right here. This is a Red Dragon mouse, and I got it for Christmas. I have two keyboards here. So the top keyboard is to the old PC, and this keyboard here is to this PC. So yeah, if I ever wanted to switch between the two, I could just reach over and use this one here, and I could just use this for the main one. So with the mouse here, so I have a little mouse tucked away here. I have my old mouse connected to the old PC, and so I can just swap easily between them. This is my Red Dragon headphones here, and the great thing about these is that, let's say if I'm sitting in my chair and I get up and my wire is under the chair and it yanks, my headphones aren't broken. The only thing that'll happen is this will unplug and the headphones will be completely fine. So I would rather buy another cable rather than buying another headset. And they sound great and they're crazy loud. Yeah, good on Red Dragon for that. It's a great headset. This is my microphone that you've seen countless times. It is a Pseudotac ST800. I got it like 2 years ago now, and it came with the stand, the shock mount, everything. So everything came in one box, and it's, I think in my opinion, one of the best sounding USB mics. I think it's top tier quality with XLR mics in my opinion, but I'm not crazy into audio, so I don't know. But hey, it gets the job done. It sounds great. I use that daily to record everything and everything else. This is my webcam. It is a Microsoft LifeCam HD 3000. I'm meaning to upgrade my webcam soon, hopefully to a Logitech C920, which I know a lot of YouTubers use, so you can actually see my face and not a blurred mess. It's okay for now, but I'd like to upgrade it. I think that's it. Oh yeah, Bob Dylan shirt, because he's a great artist. He's one of my favorites. All right, so this is what you have been waiting for here. I'm actually gonna take off the front cover so you can actually see inside of it. Thank God it's not really picking up on the camera, but my wiring is not great. Hopefully one day I will have enough time to fix it, but for now I don't. So let's actually go through. I'm gonna start off with my graphics card, which is probably the most interesting of this build and probably what you guys understand. My graphics card is an RTX 2060. It's a freaking beast. It handles everything. Every game I throw at it, it handles it pretty much flawlessly, and I've never seen it crash pretty much on anything. CPU, which is under there you go, you can kind of see it. My CPU is Intel Core i9-10850K, which is a fucking monster. I have a cooler master, it's RGB as well, and this was a cheap cooler. This cooler was only like 40 bucks. I was a little concerned because a lot of people that I've seen on YouTube with like 10850Ks and RTX 2060s, they usually get water cooling. So I was a little concerned about that, but I picked air cooling just because simply it's easier for me. There's a lot more steps, I think, in trying to set up water cooling, and so also I'd probably ruin 95% of all the components in this. So that's why I did air. Over here, I have 2 sticks of RAM. I think one is 8 gig each. So I have 16 gigs of RAM in this machine, which is very good. So video editing, it doesn't slow down at all. I can have as many tabs open as I want pretty much, while even Premiere is open. So this case is a NZXT case, H510. It's like 70 bucks on Amazon. And I'm happy and grateful that I have this machine in order to make my YouTube videos. Now listen, you do not need a machine this powerful to do YouTube. You don't, you really don't. I started on my phone. I started on my phone. I literally started editing videos on my phone and uploading it on my phone. But for people who are very into computer editing, put a lot of layers on everything, and you know, are very heavy into YouTube, I think need a machine as powerful as this. Just because you want to do YouTube, that doesn't mean you have to spend $3 grand or $2 grand, however many, on a machine. You could still get it done with the bare necessities. This is my capture card. This thing captures pretty much everything. So the Rocket League video is captured on this. All my gaming videos are captured on this capture card. This is my mouse pad, which is a reflex mouse pad. So it covers the whole thing. So this is my whole setup right here. This is everything. PC, that's all it is. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.